Fogra. The following podcast is intended for an over-18s audience and may contain strong language.
If you are what you say you are, a superstar, then have no fear. The crowd is here and the lights are on, and they wanna show.
Hello folks, welcome back to the Loud Crowd episode 63. On today's podcast we're going to be just having a wee bit of a general bullshit. We're going to have a Q&A, there's a Europa League preview, and we'll finish off with the Who Am I? Any crack?
Yeah. That's the most energy came towards the end there. It's like you're feeling a wee bit under the weather today, are you, mate?
A wee bit, yeah. You've had better days, but...
Yeah, why was the crack yesterday, mate? You were out enjoying the sun, were you?
Yeah, I had to kind of drown the sorrows after our performance against Trim.
You're out celebrating the Loud Ladies win.
Yeah, that is
exactly what you're doing.
The wee county.
Up the wee
What a
county.
spot.
Great time.
Top winning.
Yeah. How did you just get on Friday was the plan, was it?
Saturday,
Saturday.
yeah, it was great. Draw. Take it. Draw away from home, yeah.
You're drawing the sorrows for us all yesterday, I think.
Yeah.
It's like,
Thanks, Eddie.
Yeah.
even though they
It's
got
all
to draw, the boys still don't seem happy with that one.
Yeah.
We had a nice adventure Saturday, didn't we, Cece? You and Calvo.
We did.
We went out, we went to
surprised
Kodak.
made it.
I actually woke up at... What time did I wake up? I woke up early enough Saturday. I went out and lay in the chair, fell asleep, and we went to the Kodak corner, great views, and noticed that my shins were completely burnt off me somehow.
Probably the fact it was 20 degrees, you know, sun cream on, Donna.
Yeah, usually I'm alright, but I was down lying in the dressing gown, you know what I mean? Trying to top up the tan. Trying to look pretty bubble, you know?
Not real. You got sunburn from a dressing gown.
House coat.
We're wearing the dressing gown, yeah. I was down lying with the dressing gown, and obviously didn't get to my shin area, you know what I mean? So
You wouldn't have that worry, Bob. You'd be alright. You'd be tripping over it.
he wears the onesies, I think, doesn't he?
That'd be grand, yeah.
Would you, yeah?
Nah, the weather's outrageous. Like,
Yeah, CC, you were in Madrid there. Do you want to
I was,
some gospel on that?
I was.
The weather
Unbelievable.
was worse in Madrid, was it?
It was warm. It was warmer, but here was sunnier.
How do you know if you weren't here?
So was that why the sort of humidity or whatever got to your head for your Instagram stories?
Oh, I just think
This was debated before the
had
pod.
to be
Honestly,
something.
they love just commenting on my stories. Wouldn't comment on anyone else's.
We don't put up. That's why you don't.
That's why you don't put anything else up.
stories.
You know what I
Crazy
mean?
stuff.
You get lambasted if
The
you put up a
boys
story.
are like, do you ever see that meme or the wee gif of the fella hiding behind a plant and just popping his head out? That's the boys on social media, just
It's a
popping.
meme. It's not a meme. It's called a meme.
Mem, by the way, this is mental. This is
Stop.
mental.
Stop.
This
Is it
all-
because
stop,
wait
no.
there, wait
I
there.
was told this was called. I was calling it mem, and I was
It's not
slagged
a
for
fucking
calling
mem.
it.
It is a meme.
Don't you know
not
it's a
a
meme?
meme.
It's a
It's
meme.
not a meme.
He
Where did this
this
come from?
He started this over the weekend.
Grill, is it? Right, okay.
Mem, this
I
is one
thought
of
he
his.
was agreeing with him there.
Yeah, I
He
thought-
came at
shit.
that.
I
I was
told
under that impression first of all, though.
It is. Meme would be
I got slagged for that.
MEEM or MEAM.
I thought you were going to say like it actually is mem, and I was like, no.
He said this over the weekend, and then he kept saying it, and now he's dug himself that deep that he's
Can't go back.
he can't go back.
But
That's
John,
good
I'd
then.
say why he kept saying it because he seen you getting
No.
thicker and
Yeah.
thicker and
No,
thicker.
I just called him out on it. That said it wasn't a mem. It was and there was people there, and they were like, "Yeah, it's not a fucking mem." Like, it's
Who
a
was
meme.
there?
The boys were in Corbett.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Not a
what?
brain cell between them.
It was fucking 9v1. That's what it was.
They were going with the crowd, were the sheeple sort of crack, wasn't
Exactly.
they? 'Cause
Mem, like
I have a good
do
story
you know
about
what,
this.
right? He read that somewhere, and he just I don't know. He picked
Daily
up on
Mail.
it.
Could have
and
read
said-
it off the page, John.
Read it
Right?
when I read the word.
Because when
Or he
I-
heard it somewhere. Sorry.
when I was first introduced to the internet, I remember me and Spud were up on Shane's computer in the room, and I was on Bebo.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Don't
Yeah.
type in P in the search box.
And what do you call it? Someone wrote to me and was like, you know, any crack, like, but they spelled the N-E, like the letter N, then a space, then E crack. Sitting there looking, I was like a pigeon looking at a Rubik's Cube, and I was like, don't respond. And I was like, what the fuck does nay crack mean? So I've no confidence in
looking at a
myself.
Rubik's Cube as well. Can we go back to that for a second?
Pigeon looking at a Rubik's Cube.
What's
That's one
the-
of Spud's from site there. Do you know, like a deer in headlights, like a just
Yeah, well, that
picture-
makes sense, like,
Just
but-
picture a pigeon looking at a Rubik's cube, how confused they would look like. Do you know what I mean? That's where it's coming from.
Spud comes out with some good one to them.
He
some
just
good
goes to
ones.
work, I think, to hear these fucking stories.
He
you
just
know?
picks
I
them up.
don't think he does any work. He just goes around hearing these stories.
So
He could base a comedic career off stuff
Yeah.
he's had on site. I swear.
yeah, you could do a whole segment on fucking Spud one-liners there.
Yeah.
So would you be calling then, because your memes, would you be calling it a GIF
Or
or a
GIF.
GIF?
No, it's a GIF. It's a GIF.
G.
It's not a G.
Yeah.
It's a GIF until someone else
Until
says it.
we
Yeah.
all say it's
Yeah.
a GIF and now it's a GIF then.
I know.
Yeah.
What else? Anything else there stupid that you do? I have a list over my phone there.
Maybe that could be a good
Anything
segment
else
when you're
stupid
hosting.
that you do.
When you're hosting one week, Judd.
We've been through this before though about his self-diagnosis of lactose intolerant and all that nonsense that he does.
I have a bit of that as well.
All that
like,
nonsense.
or a
but-
bit similar.
Crazy, like.
No,
Someone-
there's a list over there on the phone. I'll have to get
Someone
it
has
for
a
next
soft
week.
disability and they're getting sneered over.
So water,
Some way to
the
describe
water
it.
thing. There's loads. There's a
Water thing. What water thing?
No, we won't be getting into that.
All right.
Come on. Well, I want to hear this. We'll change it after this. What is it? What is the water thing?
The water thing is fact. It's been tried and tested.
Oh, fuck. here we
Different
go.
waters taste different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
What, like?
He reckons he can tell which
Oh,
water's
we-
which.
With certain waters, yeah. With certain.
I think you
like,
would.
You know
Of course, the salmon
Like,
knows, Judd.
You know what we're
The
gonna do?
salmon knows as well.
No, but
That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get the box. Did you ever see that?
Yeah, can we do
Yeah,
that?
yeah,
Get
yeah.
a box and get the straws.
No, but like a lot of
That's what we're doing next week.
That's what we're
Aldi's
doing
or
next
Lidl's
week, yeah.
ones would taste the same, but like a Ballygone or a River Rock would definitely taste different.
Volvic has an
Okay, but
acquired
are you
Alright,
taste.
but
confident
no.
enough you could sip
Oh, no, only
Ballygown out of a glass?
Only them two.
Yeah, but you're confident you'd be able to tell the difference of which water's which.
But I don't
when
know
you're
if the plastic
blindfolded.
taste or the water taste, but
Well, you can tell us that it's from a plastic bottle or a glass. That's fine.
Oh, no,
that's
this-
fine.
no,
You
this-
have to differentiate the different waters.
well, I'd get them two, I think.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, there's-
well, we'll
there's-
see
but
next
the
week.
rest
There's
of them
one or
I
two
wouldn't
that
guess.
stick out. Like Volvic, you could tell 100%.
Why?
I can't
Just
wait.
as a taste to it.
Can't
There
wait.
is a taste to Volvic.
Water is it? Water.
No,
taste.
it's just, I'm telling you. I agree with Dean here.
I can't wait for it.
I'd say it
No,
depends
yeah.
how your breath tastes at the time as well.
So
See,
always
you
shite for
probably
me.
thought you probably thought Peckham's Sprint tastes lovely as well.
So always shite for me. He said.
I have a good
Well,
story
if I said
about that.
one of yous are going to get to it
Off
first,
air.
like.
Off air, I have a good story about that.
That's mental. That is absolutely mental.
One of yous are going to get to it first. I may as well say it.
We must stop here. Go on, Eddie. What are we on?
I was gonna go on to the Europa League. We're missing champ here. I would like to see his inside.
He would have come
of it
out
as
with
well,
something
yeah.
outrageous.
No, we'll be
well, we
here
have
all
three
day.
United fans here. What do you use?
Three Muppets.
There's
There's two United
fans.
fans. There's one and there's two half United
Half,
fans.
right.
I don't even know if he is half.
I'm not a
fan.
United fan.
Arsenal,
Swear to
Chelsea,
God, he drives me round the
I'm
bend.
just, I don't know who. It depends who's playing
Liverpool.
again.
Liverpool.
Well, if you want United to win or not, it depends who's
Yeah,
actually starting, is it?
I'll be supporting United on Wednesday. Like, well, I'll be watching them, but if they're losing, I won't be supporting them.
You just can't lose to Spurs.
I think.
Oh,
it's
wow.
You
there's
just
the-
can't. I know. There's the jinx there. But you just can't lose
There's
to
the clip.
Spurs.
There's the clip
Yeah.
for the intro. Oh my god!
Do you not think it's the year-ending trophy that
It doesn't.
though?
You
Palace,
just cannot lose to Spurs.
Bologna.
Palace, Newcastle, Bologna.
I
Was there
know,
a
but
player, Harry Kane? Big
Yeah,
Harry
Harry Kane won it. Yeah.
Harry
he-
Kane got his first.
Oh, you can't lose to Spurs.
So I think that maybe.
I'm gonna keep saying it. I'm gonna keep saying it.
Oh, that is
Why do you
brilliant.
think you can't lose to Spurs? The bet is the last time he's played them.
Last three
Spurs in the
times.
final.
All right, look at
It's
that
just-
man, Dave. Look.
There's the United fan there.
That
though.
is, yeah,
There's the
the
United
United
fan.
fan
here.
That is a United fan.
Obsessed,
Yeah.
obsessed. It's crazy.
Hate watch, is it, Bobo?
Oh,
Serious hate watch.
generational hair watch.
Do you know what I think he does? Genuinely, he sits at home. This is what a vision that I have of him every time United play, with a notebook, and there's like a table, like corners, tackles, fouls, the whole lot. And
Do you not think he's sophisticated to get the Excel sheet
No,
done,
he
done up in
wouldn't.
this
He
chat?
wouldn't. He's old school. He's old school. He'd be pen and paper man. Worst writing on
with
the
a
planet.
with a rubber as
Yeah.
well.
Rubbing the
Tipex.
Tipex, yeah. He's the most annoying man I've ever seen. He knows everything about United. Everything when they play.
I don't know.
You do. You support United more than
Generational hate watch is going to be a Spurs
No,
one. Let me
maybe
tell
not like with
Stress either of them
Bobo
one.
supporting United more. Fra definitely
no.
supports United more than Liverpool. Fra's obsessed
Don't
with
even give him
United.
airtime.
I know. I actually, yeah, that's true.
Don't.
Do you not think Gray'd appreciate this in one of his long voyages on the Shoeless Express?
Yeah, he's back on the voyages. Yeah,
He was often there for a while.
he's got blown in the queues a few times though. So
He
it's
was off the walks. He's back on them.
Yeah, someone needs to get one of those stewards just outside queues and tell them direction this way, lad.
Not the night.
Direction
Yeah,
this way, lad.
I've experienced doing that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I've
could do that.
experienced. Yeah,
You may go down and stand there at 6 o'clock.
yeah,
in the
I've
evening.
experienced. I wear the high vis and everything. Experienced doing that. Yeah.
Still wouldn't see him. Egypt. But
Actually,
Anyway.
speaking about that part, Judd, we were on the way up the trim there on Sunday, and we were driving past a few boys in high vises, and Comb Dog was making fun of them, saying they're at fuck all.
I never said that. I didn't say that.
No,
You're on fuck all. I go.
Surprised he
I go.
noticed them
What are
and
they at?
drive
Like,
straight
What
into
are they
them.
at? Like, was that
comment.
your reaction to him? No?
I will not get into that again. But
Alright.
I was just dumbfounded at how starstruck at how idiotic he was.
He just thought he could throw the high vis on and you get paid. You know what I mean?
Bro,
Boys
what
walk
do you
around
get
high vis and
paid?
just hand out like that.
He
It's like
definitely-
it's
he
a lato
definitely
job
got
there.
paid, yeah.
Get the high vis on,
Paid.
someone's going to pay you. You know what I mean?
He definitely got paid.
Didn't get paid. Jesus Christ.
Anyway, what do you predicting?
Genuinely, like now, without
Genuine
being
prediction.
without being an absolute
Snary.
fool. What's your prediction? For
United will win.
See,
Why?
you see that there,
Why?
do you? You see that
Because
there,
as
do you?
CC said, it's Spurs.
No, if they
And
don't,
they've a lot of injuries. I think
if they
as well,
don't
Spurs.
win, if they don't win, they're in big trouble.
Oh yeah.
Big trouble.
Oh yeah.
Spurs or United?
United.
The two of them are
Both really.
Financially, getting players, they're in severe trouble.
I
They
think
have Cunha there or something.
That's why I find
Yes.
mental. Like they're making a deal with Cunha before we even like.
Yeah,
Well, I
because
would be getting
because
them in.
they
I'd be getting them in.
they're making a
Fighting
deal
the
with him because
opposition.
just in case it hinges on winning or being in Champions League next year.
Yeah.
Get him in and make him feel sorry for himself then afterwards.
Yeah,
Poor
about
chap
that
doesn't
Champions
know what
League.
he's in for.
Ask for forgiveness, not permission, man.
Yeah. Oh.
I don't know what to predict honestly.
I'll go for you.
Like even if United went 2-0 up in the first half, now you still wouldn't, or even first half time 2-0 United, you wouldn't feel safe at all.
You can say the same for Spurs.
It'll be a
No,
high
you
scoring
wouldn't.
game. Well, it should be.
Yeah.
The two of them can't defend. And wait and see, it'll be 0-0.
It could be a penalty job.
Spurs are missing Kulusevski,
Madison.
Madison, Bergval.
God knows who else. They've a few out.
Sure, Mickey Van de Ven been out all season.
He's
isn't he?
been.
Like,
They'll probably
to have some amount of boys. Is Vicario back?
Is Romero still out?
Yeah,
Or
Harry
is Romero
Kane,
back?
Yeah.
Kane and what they call that other fella,
Robbie Keane.
Defoe. He's
Wayne
out.
Defoe,
Gareth
yeah.
Bale.
Cranshaw.
Yeah.
G Bell, he's out on the golf course. No, I think I just feel Spurs are going to win with
Yeah,
this
so do I.
drought, and then I think that's what it's going to hinge on. I
Did
don't
your
think.
man-
I think it can go either way with both teams, as we've spoke about. I think
Two of them are
high-scoring.
shite.
Could be a penalty
Right,
job.
give over.
Did your man Pap Saw or go down the tunnel the weekend or something?
Did he?
Don't know, I
So
didn't
he
see that.
Came off and went straight down the tunnel.
Did he?
So that'll be,
He must
Yeah.
have been
be a
away.
great help.
He must have been away to bed for the game on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Away to bed now till Tuesday night.
The midfield just scares me, man.
Yeah.
It scares the life out of me.
What he's looking at United,
What do you mean?
like
What midfield?
your own midfield scares you.
Their midfield against.
Oh, right,
they
okay.
Just, like Pap Saw's legs, they just go through the boys.
Yeah. True.
Casemiro.
Tremount's back.
You'd expect Son to do something, but
Yeah.
he's been cat all season.
Yeah, he has.
He's really hit all
He's
season.
never won a
There'll
trophy.
be a
Yeah.
game in him now.
Oh,
There'll be a
absolutely.
game in him now Wednesday.
Hat-trick.
Keep going.
Obviously, he'd be marking Dalu.
Goat.
He's terrible.
I'll go.
He's not good at anything. No, he's not. He's not good at anything. Like he's a 4 out of 10 in Everton.
He's United's best player.
Is Xerxes back? I
no,
think he's United's best.
he's gone for the season.
Well, that wouldn't be hard because
Yeah.
the other fella wouldn't get a game, honestly, anywhere. He is brutal.
He'll score now as well.
Sart, back in first goal.
OG.
He wouldn't even score on goal.
No,
Yeah.
Xerxes
He's
out for the
hilarious
season.
goal.
So we'll go with a final, will we? What are you saying, Eddie?
I think I'm the same as you, that I can just see there being a post saying Harry Kane leaving Spurs and he wins his first trophy in the same year that Spurs win the trophy.
Yeah, fuck,
You know
that's
what
a
I mean? I can
mouthful to
see
be
it like
reading
that.
off.
Don't think that'll be a post. That'll be-
I think
that'll
there
be
will be
bad
something like that.
Headline to be, but that's
Bad
like
nature newspaper.
There'll be something like that, though. Something along them lines. Someone can shorten that for me.
Get a word in each page. You'll be dead on.
Yeah, it's going to be a 2-1.
Don't way.
2-1 Spurs, yeah.
Oh, high enough scoring.
I'll go extra time. United win 2-1. I'll go 1-1 extra time and
I'm
then
going to win it
2-1.
next time.
I'll go Spurs on penalties, even though I felt if it went to penalties, United would be stronger.
3-1 United.
That's my headline, Judd, by the way.
I'm gonna go 5-2 United after.
Why is he like this?
He has to predict like that. So what do you predict? Me
So
by
what-
4 in the last
Wait,
one.
so it's going to be 0-0 full time and then extra time's going to be 5-2 United.
Could be 2 all.
Could be 2 all.
you idiot. No, I'll say 4-2. 4-2.
After extra time United.
4-2. Not telling you who.
Yeah.
You could say it for both.
We'll go extra time for the laugh, sure. Fuck it.
Right, 2
Any-
all, then
any
4-2.
bet builders?
United pull
You
away.
still haven't said to who. You said 4-2 extra time.
United.
Yeah.
United, obviously.
Right,
And,
Dean.
2-0 United.
Don't.
after all the
clean
this
predicting a clean
confidence he
sheet.
puts into them.
Bananas ball.
His ball.
If he has a
Yeah.
if he has a bad day to the office.
If they get providing any Euros back fit, and
Cat.
We still have Onana in goals, so I mean.
I know, but that's hopefully the ball doesn't get to him.
Fair.
Spurs shoot from tip.
If the ball gets to him, then
We're
it's a
in
different
trouble.
story.
Yeah, we're in trouble.
If he has to save anything,
Yeah. Right, 2-0 United. Right.
United, if Spurs have no shots.
Back Onana man of the match.
yeah.
What did you say, Bobo? Sorry.
3-1 United.
I was going to say 3-1, but I couldn't say the same thing.
They'll get that lucky. They'll be
4-2.
played off the pitch and they will score 3 shit goals.
Does he ever
Could
have
see that
anything
happening.
like.
Anyway,
Yeah,
Eddie, you have a few.
Yeah, I have a few questions to get the head thinking here.
Okay.
So I'll put it out.
If you hungover thoughts, is it like?
Yeah. If you could see a statistic about anything in your life, what would you want to know?
I had a great one before. Like, if it'd be great if you obviously don't mean to be too morbid here. If you die, you get to look at all your stats from life.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what
you
I mean?
seen that, yeah.
How many times
yeah.
you've done something? How many times? But
If you could,
fuck,
like,
if you had to pick a
if
particular
you could
one.
always see it, like from the morning now, you could see like how many pints you drank, like, and you can just see it going up. You can just check, like, there could be anything.
Oh my god.
Is that not what the watch is for?
No, that's a good one. No, so that's too easy to fucking
How's it
go
easy?
back and
I have all
find
my
out.
goals recorded for the key anyway.
Do
so
you?
sweet, yeah.
Do you actually?
Yeah, close to 400 now, all time.
Is that fact?
You
Yeah.
actually had the pen and paper out, didn't you?
150
Yeah,
assists.
He actually had the pen
Swear on
and
my
paper.
life.
150
Yeah,
I've a wee
assists.
notebook at home.
Yeah.
I do, I have a wee notebook
From
at
what-
home. I'll bring it in
From
here.
what age?
From 6.
There's no way. There's no way.
Spreadsheet 6.
Just the Excel.
The mum used to do the scrapbooks and all. I got it from the paper.
7 years old marking his own stats.
Yeah.
Well, CC, you were in a bad way leaving the
He
fucking
was diagnosing
Ireland
himself
games.
with ACL
Fucking hell.
injuries at that age. So
Took your time to fucking saying that sentence, Bobo.
Right,
Right.
come on.
what's that? Should have watched those everything you want now, man.
Distance covered.
In what sense? Like
In
just
every
ever?
sense.
In every sense.
How far have I moved in my
That's
lifetime?
that's a good one.
That's a
that.
good one, yeah. That's a good one.
Do you reckon?
Or steps as well, like same sort of thing.
Do you
Steps.
reckon?
Overall lifetime steps. Like,
Yeah.
I'd be driving home there sometimes and I'd be driving down the Red Band Road and I'd be like, I'd love to know how many, like, thousands of times, and you try to calculate it in your head and you'd be like, how many days are in the year, how many days would you
400
have
goals you
this?
came to.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah, 400 goals I concluded.
How many times did you walk in your own front door?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Fuck.
stuff like
See,
that.
That's a good one, man.
that is a good one. I'm trying to think. Like you can.
I'd say how many people actually
You spoke to
like me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
I'd like
going to
to
say
know
like
that.
your mason,
it
but
could be high numbers.
Respect maybe, but that sounds a bit too formal.
It could be around the 450 mark, same as the
Oh,
goals.
should have way more.
Yeah.
Should have way more. How many people I had a positive impact on in my life, Eddie?
Yeah, that's a
Actually,
good one.
That'd be a good one.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
a good one there.
Many people I had to apologise.
sorry.
I should have apologised.
It's like the pass is completed. Apologies. How many successfully completed? How many missed?
Do you reckon if distance covered now? This
Why is he fixated on this?
Oh, see,
He's like Darth Vader breathing heavy in the ear and all, thinking about this.
because like
You'll have to
do you
cut it out
reckon-
now, man.
Do you reckon you would have covered walking around the world like?
No.
no.
I
No.
say you'd be
Without
very close.
water, or just like landmass,
No, probably the whole circumference.
The circumference of the earth. Like,
the whole circumference. Yeah.
So you're just right now. You're just going that way until you come back around this day.
until you get
Well,
back.
you fall off.
Yeah.
That's flat, Shaman.
Do you not think
Don't
I
start.
cancelled for that.
Oh, well,
I
no.
obviously don't believe that.
Circumference of the Earth's 40,000 kilometers. I thought it would be way.
Probably would do that, would you?
Is that all?
ask something there that if like
Yeah.
an average person,
Oh yeah, what distance
an
would they
average
cover?
21-year-old walks, how
You're
much
hitting the bar
different?
low here, John.
You're not
We've 30-year-olds here, mate. Well,
No,
yeah.
we're all
Yeah, where's this 21
Under 25.
Where's this 21 coming from? Average 30-year-old. What was it?
It says 30-year-old.
30's the new fucking 20,
I'll
man.
say
I know, but
average
still.
30-year-old distance covered in life.
Walking distance. Oh no, because then you
But like, see the way distance you like. Just say you got in an airplane. Would you count that
At
as your
30
distance? Yeah, just walking. Yeah.
At
You roll
30
the other side of the bed. does
A
that count?
30-year-old
Yeah.
individual on average would have walked or covered a distance of about 176,993 kilometers in their lifetime.
Laps.
That's a couple of laps of the earth.
Four.
laps
If the li-
Four times.
Just
Without-
over 4, yeah.
I know.
average that
A 30-year-old individual on average would have walked in their lifetime if they lived to be 80. Sure, that's not right.
So that's over 60 years, is it?
Oh, right. So
So then carry the
So
one.
over 60 years is
Divide that.
176k. You
At the-
divide
At the minute, it'd be about
So what's
20.
Like that.
so 176? 176.
Divided by
Let's do
60.
177. No, divided by 80 because throughout the whole lifetime because
So it's
66,375.
kilometers a year you travel.
Yeah, so
Okay.
far.
well, that's an average one, but
Yeah, that's
obviously,
average, 66,000, but
in
it's-
football and that you're going to be a lot more active than an average one.
yeah. That's
True.
That's a mind melter there now. See,
Yeah.
you could say how many times you put your shoe on, or
How
how many
much,
times you
like,
clipped your toenails or something like that. But
None.
Don't just do much.
like how much packet of crisps you ate, and you're like,
Yeah, you want something more funny than
I-
that. You don't want just like
yeah,
how many times you put your shoes on.
something like yeah, I'd love to see the amount.
The
of
thing I seen with the stats was like,
biscuits or
How many
anything.
Yeah,
calories
everything-
you've consumed?
yeah, when you seen it, like, how many calories, how many people loved you, how many friends did you have, how many enemies did you have?
No,
how many
no,
yada,
that's
yada,
too-
yada,
Yeah, that's
you know.
too, you don't want that,
That's
guys.
too protective.
I'm just giving you an idea
How
of what
many
I heard.
times you picked your nose or something like that?
And
How many
Ella,
times you farted or something? You're like,
How-
or something.
how much litres of piss have you pissed out? Like
yeah,
something mad.
that'd be interesting.
Yeah, that's another one.
Yeah.
Go and look at that.
Over the banister.
How many times you didn't piss when you were supposed
yeah,
to?
Do you think you'd fill wait there, but
fill it
Cece,
out.
before you give us the answer,
These are some mad
do
questions.
you think you'd fill up an Olympic swimming pool with the amount of urine that you did in all your life
In your life, I'd say, yeah.
Easily.
You get close.
in a year?
What would be Olympic swimming pool? I don't even know. Just reckon, like, I'd probably piss 4 or 5 times a day. A week,
Bear in
28
mind-
times a month,
Bear in
over
mind, like, if
100.
you're filling an Olympic swimming pool, how long is it going to take a hose to fill it up? It's probably going to take a couple of days.
Days.
Do you
More than
think?
days, man?
Yeah.
Olympic swimming pool is like 20 full or
A
something.
30-year-old would likely
Not
produce around 12,000 gallons of urine over their lifetime.
Over a year.
Gallons.
That's over a lifetime.
That's like 4 or 5.
Yeah, but I think that's
litres,
over-
like,
over the
Say-
lifetime up
and-
till the 30.
And say how much gallons is in an Olympic swimming pool?
How much
Way more than that.
Do you think?
gallons?
660,000 gallons.
Ah,
in
yeah.
an Olympic
Olympic
swimming pool.
swimming pool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
miles
no
off it.
That's, yeah.
Sure, you only... Yeah, that's...
And what's our average over a lifetime?
12,000 for 30-year-old, yeah.
So you'd need like fucking 30 people's lifetimes to fill it up.
It's a bit mad, isn't it?
That is
You
a bit
wouldn't think
mad,
that
isn't
you'd-
it? Like,
you'd
Dean
look at that,
reckons
yeah.
a couple of days with a hose there.
And the one and all,
Refills.
and the one and all is completely full with piss. You know, maybe filled completely full with it.
How much is it? 600,000?
660,000, yeah.
I don't know if that's true.
You got 50 people.
Give us another one. Give us another one that we can compare. How many times you spat?
Fuck.
Yeah,
Wait, you mean on the ground? On the ground or at people?
Nah, that's a shit one.
Oh,
Don't really. I'm trying to think of another one that you can compare with something.
How about how much
much-
games you played in your lifetime?
How many
How much
times you
Gaelic
farted?
matches have you played
How
in your
many
lifetime?
times you
That'd be too
farted?
easy. Calculated
Come on.
though, huh?
How much farts?
You could, yeah, but there's no way you,
You
can,
can compare it
it
to
to
something.
anything though. Can you?
Gas?
Gas?
Nah.
No.
How much gas goes into turn
like
up the cooker or
pints,
something?
water
Pints.
consumed,
Yeah.
pints,
Like how much liquid?
liquid.
Do you
Say
consume?
liquids, yeah, that
Yeah.
you've drank.
Like how much liquid would you consume there in your lifetime?
Right. So say if you're
If you're doing 2 liters of water
if
a day,
you're doing 12,000 gallons of urine, say,
yeah,
then you'd have to be
Drinking more.
doubling that.
Yeah.
So I'd say around 25,000 to 30,000 gallons of liquids consumed on the average person.
That's mad. Like, if you look at it, you're still over your whole lifetime, you're only consuming
What's a gallon?
It's like 4 or 5 litres, I think.
Is
in a
it?
gallon, yeah, roughly.
It's still not a astronomical number, isn't it?
But if
not?
you're saying 25,000,
Huh?
if you're saying 25,000 that are consumed over your lifetime, again, if you're comparing that to an Olympic pool, I know it's massive, but it's only fucking.
It's not
like,
even
what
a,
is it?
man. It's not even a eighth of it or something.
It's an inch of it, is it?
It's an inch, isn't it?
3.785 litres in a gallon. And so I'll go here. 660.
What's he doing? I asked him about the.
I know, but I just want to
By
see how much.
3.75. By
But from-
3.75, Eddie.
Yeah, it's
I bet 1.8 million, is it?
no 2.4 and I hit 2.4
2.49
million,
million.
2.5 million.
30-year-old
Jesus.
A 30-year-old's estimated
I
to
wasn't
consume
accounting for the 0.75 there. It was
Yeah.
just the 3.
approximately 40,000 litres.
Yeah, so he was close. Yeah, that's
Oh my god.
what did he say there?
How many Instagram stories have you reacted to?
So
Easy calculator, go back.
Dangerous.
about carry the one, multiply that by and
An average of my lifetime.
and then you double it because it's Dean's.
Use
That's
bomb that.
way more. No, you quadruple it.
What does BOMDAS stand for, daughter, actually?
BOMDAS. What does the B stand for? Oh my
Brackets
God.
over multiplication, division, and subtraction.
Addition, subtraction, isn't it?
Addition,
Yeah.
Good work,
Yeah.
Judd.
Good work, Chad.
Good.
What
Right.
a good I
Could have
am.
been a good question in the salmon quiz.
BEMDAS, not BOMDAS.
Yeah, it's changed. They changed that when we were in
Brackets,
school, didn't it?
exponents.
PIMDAS, yeah.
I just said, are you going to pronounce it differently on purpose or what?
How many times did you?
How many text messages did you send? Group
yeah.
chat, obviously.
Oh,
Can't
Ah,
say. Many times did
millions.
Many times did you press send on your phone?
Do you say? Would you say it's millions?
No.
How many hours?
Good. In the 10,000s, maybe 100,000. So
Oh.
it's
How
very
many,
hard to
how many
calculate.
hours you spend looking at your phone in total?
No, the amount of messages you received with group chats now.
Oh, Jesus, no.
That'd be
millions.
millions. I'd
Millions.
say, yeah.
Wouldn't it?
Sure, I was just going 1,000 in some days.
A day, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's in one group chat.
Yeah.
I'd actually like to see how many words I've spoken in my life.
Yeah, that'd be good.
That would be a mad one, wouldn't it?
Google that.
I need a laptop for
Just
this.
get an average of that, like how much.
How much
words
times
you'd
you
say in a-
smiled in your life? There's like an average of men smiling and
Too many.
women smiling.
Could count in one hand.
The words one's a good one.
The word, that'd be way beyond millions.
But I think if you compare,
Could be-
I've seen
it could be
something
billion.
before.
Yeah, I don't know how you're supposed to calculate
If
that.
you're seeing comparisons though, I think girls like speak words like 3 times more than men or 4 times the
I
number of
seen
men.
that.
per
Yeah,
day.
I seen something,
like
come up
that.
the other day on my phone.
Nah, it's not coming up.
yeah, it'd be.
Yeah.
I'd say you could be close to $1 billion.
That's a good one there.
Right.
Look over the shoulder. Oh, here.
Okay.
Just for calculations, sorry.
Okay.
Rough calculation,
Einstein.
175 million words.
And what, like a
In
year?
your lifetime.
Because studies suggest the average adult speaks 15 to 16,000 words a day. 16,000 words multiplied by 365 times 30 equals 175 million.
That's just over 30 years.
But
though.
see
Yeah,
that,
that's what I said, 30
see
euros.
that there, like
We're all touching 30s.
See-
I was going to get to you, Eddie.
see the way
No, you're not getting away with it.
we're getting that information. Like we got all that. Like somebody went to the bottom of researching that.
calculate that.
Someone did that. Like someone did like a study on that. Like, do you know what I mean?
There wasn't
Fucking
always
stressed
Netflix
out.
and these
I
shows
know,
to occupy you.
only
You had to occupy yourself somewhere.
Only for them. That's brilliant.
That's how
information.
the
Hey,
Mayans and all discovered how the moon and the
How you
stars and the
supposed
sun
to
work.
average that out in the first place? You're
Imagine
the first
having to
person
sit
that
talking
count
all day.
as much words you say in a day.
You have to
Couldn't
be
have happened
clicker,
until
yo.
the links thing
You
came
have
out.
to be a
Yeah.
clicker,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, the wee clicker.
That's it.
The wee
good.
clicker.
What was that? You said something there.
Imagine how much words are spoken on average per podcast. Sorry, I'm getting... Well, move on.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Right. I seen something there. It said, if you had a third ear now in the morning, where would you put it? If there was a third ear there that was going to
back
put
of
in
my
your
head.
body.
Yeah,
would
back
you?
of your head, yeah.
Back of my head.
back of the head.
Think
it's
about
an
if
easy
someone
one.
seen you in the back of the head when they're giving you Good point. Be very dangerous.
You know,
or someone's there shouting.
you know when you're sitting in
shouting.
school and someone just lean forward, just flick you.
Yeah, someone's shouting in the back of your head like that.
Actually, that's a good point.
Ah, yeah, no,
That's-
forget
this is
about the
what I
back
was
of the
saying.
head. I
Yeah.
have it on my hand.
On your hand.
Say that again there.
Talk to the ear.
Can't hear you.
Yeah, but then like that'd be sore as well.
Can you
Like
do
if you got a smack off your hand, if your
Someone
hand
gives
off
you-
something.
In there.
Someone gives you a high five or something.
Just do that. Other hand.
High five would be like ringing in your ear.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
imagine
Put
yeah.
your hand in the warm radiator or something. The ear's scalded off you.
Imagine the noise catching the ball or something.
Yeah. Just be ringing. It'd just be ringing.
Blocking the ball. Jesus.
Maybe what if you put it there?
Yeah.
Can you do a Vincent Van Gogh job? Just get it on somewhere and chop it off then. Or what if you just put it here?
Yeah.
Like just 2 ears there, just in right
Imagine
behind
you getting a double flick.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, behind.
I just go around with the Peter Check helmet on all day. You'd be grand. Wouldn't be able to hear it, but you'd be grand. Might get flicked.
Would you have to put it like on your chest or something? Would you?
No, daughter's right. It'd be right in
On your
behind.
back.
The
Yeah, maybe.
other ear.
Yeah.
It's right behind.
I think I'd do it as
Big
well.
flick in the back of the head.
Flick in the back of the head.
Imagine getting a flick the length of Hanks's fingers. Boom, double bubble.
Pizza fingers.
You'd be down.
The ears would just be
You'd be down
rippling
looking
for
for
hours. Looking for treatment.
Do you have any
Imagine
other
it.
CC?
No,
Imagine
yeah,
them coming
back
over
there.
you.
Behind the ear, yeah, that's.
Oh, me third ear.
Yeah.
Get it out. Yeah,
The other one sees-
I think we're all in agreement with that one. Eddie.
Yeah.
Oh, a good one. I like that.
Right. If you punched yourself and it hurt, are you strong or are you weak?
Dean, try
If
that
you
there, will
punch
you?
yourself in the face and it was sore,
Often
are
can
you
be self-fixed.
strong or are you weak? Because it's
So many
sore.
thoughts
I think
on
you're
that.
strong that you're able to physically make yourself punch yourself. That's obviously going to hurt.
How's that
But
strong?
you're
Would that not
weak
be
then
weak
because
that you're
you're
actually
feeling-
punishing yourself?
No, because obviously,
Well, like,
you ever
do you
see a man
see-
dig self in the face? Dig self in the face. Twitter. Yeah. Him, no?
Do you see when people do get hurt? It's how to react when they hurt. Like, are you punching yourself and rolling along the ground, or are you going, that was a sore
Yeah,
off
but you're
one,
like,
but I'm
that's
grand, you know yourself.
Like if you're sort of giving
I-
yourself like dead legs.
Punch yourself and then
Dead,
then you fight back because you punched yourself and you just keep on hitting yourself constantly.
I think if anyone punched you in the face, it's going to be sore. Like, so I don't know about the weak. I wouldn't class it as being weak. Like, getting a dig in the face isn't the the most ideal
Yeah.
thing. to
Be
happen
all
to
and
you.
end all.
Do you know what I mean? Like, it's gonna hurt you. Even if
Yeah.
Rosie or Charlie hit you a dig in the face, you'd be like, fuck, that was.
Are you weak then?
What if you give yourself a dig on the third ear on your face?
I was waiting for you to.
Don't do that again.
You're just in the mirror squaring up to yourself.
No, I just-
Yeah,
Box.
exactly.
I just seen that and I said I must ask it. Right. Would you rather John, you'd like this one here.
Nope.
Would you rather not brush your teeth for a month
Cece's talking about brushing teeth here, man.
or not change your underwear for a month?
That's
He does
Cece's
both.
after saying that he doesn't
does
brush his
both.
Where's this thing me coming from? Like, I'm just saying.
I'd have to be the underwear.
It'd be the
have to be
underwear.
the
Imagine
Imagine.
your breath.
Yeah.
Oh my
But
god.
just
absolutely toxic.
Imagine it'd be like a mountain of plaque.
You could
Crusted.
scrape it off your fingers.
You'd just have a big plaque smile, wouldn't you?
You'd
You'd have to wear a muzzle, I'd say. You'd honestly have to wear a
Yeah,
muzzle.
that'd be bad.
Imagine every
Be
time
like
we said
molded into a shape and all. Like, that's mental.
Think smell your hole though as well. Like, you know what I mean?
I know.
On a roasting day and you're going up doing a mountain walk with Cece and you still have to keep the
Why am
underwear
I getting
on.
roped into these stories
Well,
all
you
the
don't-
time?
You're not allowed to actually brush your teeth. Are you allowed mouthwash? No, money mass. That's
Smell your hole though. That's a very good point.
after training,
Yeah.
after training
Like,
that
you
as
have to keep
well.
the same boxers on. Like,
Banger.
just hang yourself out in the line with the boxers.
Yeah.
You're just hanging on the line with the boxers on. But you can spray yourself with deodorant and all. At least you can conceal that a wee bit. Like, you can't conceal your mouth.
No,
I think he
that's
means
the whole thing. Like,
yeah, you can't hide the smell.
You
can't hide the smell.
You're not allowed to use like links or anything.
Yeah, but I still agree with you because you put trousers.
You can
on.
conceal that.
You can block, there's a wee bit of a block on.
Could you
I'd go
double
around with
trouser?
5 pairs of trousers.
Sneaker jobs it and it might conceal the smell a bit more.
Just say, I know I was walking today.
Yeah, you can probably get away with that one if there's a mountain and plaque in your mouth when you're trying to smile at someone. Like,
you'd probably need a face mask. Like, you'd probably need
imagine-
but even the smell, imagine smelling that coming up into your own nose. Fuck.
you end up brushing the boxers off.
Sick, bro.
And just even the thought of like if you had to go up and talk to someone, you just know damn well like they do not want to stand there and talk to you.
Could you do the job where it's the voice activated or the pen activated? You're just typing out and it comes out in the iVoice.
Yeah.
Can't talk, bread stinks.
And there's a hum coming from the phone then.
Yeah, what you all think underwear.
Boxers,
I'd say so.
Yeah,
You'd have to soldier through it. Could you just do what your man done and like the Jesus Christ job and go out into the desert for 40 days while you do this?
Yeah, you could.
Make the most of it, you know what I mean, Sykes?
Yeah. Right, last one before we go into the Who Am I's. Would you rather have €2 million right now or rewind or rewind 5 years of your life with all your current knowledge?
What did you
5 years.
Don't know what Jay-Z never seen out.
I thought you said Diddy or Jay-Z. I was like, man, what?
The 2 million.
Right.
Yeah.
So first of all, right, I know they say that this doesn't work with time travel and all. So can I go back?
Oh God.
Don't
And
talk
gamble.
about the lotto.
Can I go back
No.
and gamble? Or?
It's because it's your current knowledge. Like,
It's not
No,
5
you can't
years.
because that means you'd get more than the 2 million that's been offered to you right now.
That's what I
Yeah,
mean.
no,
It's
you
just
can't
how
do that.
knowledgeable you are
Don't
5
worry,
years on.
I'd still lose.
no, well,
I'd still end up in debt.
well, I'd say you probably could. You probably could gamble.
No, then you do it then because you go back, you win more
But
money.
sure, you wouldn't. Yeah, but you wouldn't have the knowledge of every week's fucking lottery. Like,
Do you not
But
think
you'd remember big things, like you'd
Yeah,
remember
but
who
you-
wins the Premier
Sport
League and
events
stuff and just
yeah.
lump on it.
Well,
You know what I mean?
No, that's not the
That's not
knowledge.
how time travel
That's not
works,
the
man.
knowledge.
Yeah, like,
He's
it's
just
just
talking about the
with everything,
general
yeah.
knowledge.
Yeah.
The stuff that you know now that you
what
didn't
you've
know
learned
5
through
years
work,
ago.
I'd
etc.
say
2 million.
I'd say I was
Thank
smarter
you.
5 years ago than I am now. So
I'd be taking the 2 million. I think there's a lot of effort.
I-
Still a lot of effort to be
it was
done.
actually
2 million saves a lot of that.
It was actually 1 million, but I thought
I'd take probably
enough.
1
I'd take
million.
1 million
wasn't
as well.
enough, so I said
I'd take the 1 million as
It
well.
takes you back to what, COVID?
Yeah.
I probably would take the 2 million.
Can I, like,
The next 5 years.
the
would be class.
2 million? You could take the 2 million now, and you still know.
What you
You
know
still
now.
have the knowledge that you have now.
yeah,
So you could use the 2 million better. Whereas you're going back 5 years with your knowledge,
All that effort.
and you don't have any money.
Yeah.
So I just take the 2 million and use the knowledge that I learned over the last 5 years.
Stonebrook's in it. I'm smarter, though, man. I'm smarter.
yeah, maybe that's a good one there, Judge.
Do you know what I think? Like,
That would be my.
That's a very good one, yeah.
That'd be my thought on it.
do you know what I think breaks it though? If you had something that you were really passionate about, I think you could go back 5 years and, you know, like I don't have something that
But,
like,
like,
in my
yeah,
job
2
line that I'm
million,
really
that's what you're
passionate
passionate
about.
about.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it depends on that. But
Like, you could go back 5 years and you could
if you 2
you
million,
could
you
work
wouldn't really care
harder,
about
like
that.
in sports, or you could like not work harder and work in sports. So you
Yeah, but
could,
you
like,
in that's another side of it. Like if you were talking about like
Going
a
back.
hobby or something like that,
Yeah.
that's different. Like, but
Leave a job earlier than
in
staying in it for them extra couple of years, maybe.
and
like,
you already have
know.
the knowledge of what you've
Yeah.
learned through that. Like.
you've 2 million and you're 25 and happy days. You know,
30.
Where,
No, well-
where are these numbers coming from? 25 and 21. It's 30.
20, 21, 22, 22,
I think we all accept it now.
3
Apart
years
from
and
Eddie.
25.
Yeah,
I'd be going back to
probably 16. No one knew. fuck's sake.
17. 17.
Yeah.
I'd be going back to 23. I'd be older than you still are now. Or 24, I'd be going back
Oh
actually.
my god, that's mad. That's
Yeah.
mad. Yeah, no,
I probably would go back. I think so.
no, I wouldn't. I'd be doing
Nah, I
what I'm
wouldn't.
after saying there.
Would you do more in the leaving cert?
No.
What would you go back for?
Not predicted results.
Yeah, predicted results. So I know that's going to happen. That's me knowledge. That's me knowledge. I know. I'll just not fucking try.
How much of leaving cert do you remember?
Nothing.
Yeah.
I think
So-
if you put
Mussolini.
Yeah, no. I think I'd go back though.
In
But
your
if you
geography
could go
exam?
back to, let's say, 17 with the knowledge you have now,
No.
or 2 million.
My take is still the same.
Yeah.
man. You still have 2 million, and you
It's
use the knowledge that you have.
an awful lot of money.
2 million quid is 2 million quid, like.
Alright, let's put it down to 500,000 then. Let's reduce the number.
No.
Yeah, no, let's.
To be honest,
I still would have done a million.
To be honest,
I'd really think about 500,000.
I'd probably still do the exact same what I said there,
Yeah.
because 500,000 is 500,000, and you'll be able to use your knowledge better.
Your basis there, as Judd said, is just 5 years, but you already know that, and you're getting an extra pump of money to do what you actually want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, I don't think there's a point in going back 5 years, but maybe I'm wrong.
I think that question was phrased wrong.
Why?
Let's not go back 5 years. I don't know. God knows. Leave it.
He was going to talk himself into some
He's
hole
about to
there.
go quantitative
I
there,
am
wasn't he?
so happy
He
that
done
he
well.
didn't.
He
I'm
done
so
well.
happy he pulled
I
out.
wasn't. I was ready for that.
So happy. He sat up in the seat waiting for
Oh, I was ready.
Right, will we move on here?
Yeah.
Right, let's get into
We're
the.
into the
We've the league table. I see that I put it up on the last podcast. Who's champs on 3?
I think I'm last.
I'm on
I
1.
think I even got
Bobo,
one.
did you get 1 last week?
Yes.
Yeah, so me and Bobo are on 1, champs on 3,
I don't
and
think I had any.
the rest of you Egypt's on 0.
Right, well, we
Yeah,
have
most
we
of
have
them.
3 here
Same
today,
here.
so
He's a 3.
I have 3
We
here
3,
today.
okay.
So
I'm going first.
I think maybe give 2 clues, or do you have it as a paragraph?
no, I have like
These
I
are
have
gonna
3
be
I have 3 or
ridiculous.
4 I have 3 or 4
gonna be
things about the
ridiculous.
person.
I'd say give like 2 first. See the way, like, because it's very hard with just one.
And
You
then
know what I mean?
going
At least
around
give
it,
it,
right.
then that everyone has a chance at it. Like.
First one. He's from Earth.
Right. So I'll do the 2 questions, let you have a guess, and
Yeah.
I'll say the next 2 questions. Let you
And
have a
everyone,
guess.
so you say the 2 questions, and then everyone will go round with a guess.
Yeah, everyone gets 1 guess.
Right. I was born in 1943 in New York. I won 2 Academy Awards and a Golden Globe Award.
Charlie Chaplin.
No, does not go CC, no.
Oh, does it? Oh,
Left of the
What
dealer.
do you, boo?
Left the dealer.
What was it? What
Process.
2 Academy Awards.
Here, like.
2 Academy Awards.
He hasn't
And
a clue. Like.
2 Academy
1940.
Awards
Golden
and a
Globe.
Golden Globe Award. I should have done a champ there and just said I'm just saying it once and once only.
Yeah. 1943. Do the maths on that.
1943.
But 80.
Academy or Golden Globe is music or
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Golden Globe
I'm
is
stepping it.
cinema, I'm pretty sure.
Academy Award.
Clock. You did, like,
Yeah,
it's
10.
You can't.
What's his name? Ian McCallum.
No.
Robert De Niro.
Yeah. Bobo.
Stunned into
Easy.
silence.
how could they
Easy
smile?
one.
Bobo
Done.
bites back.
Just
They were,
throw something at him.
Bobo bites back. Is
The
right.
other 2 questions were I appeared in 100 films in my career and I'm known for being in Office, a taxi man and being a gangster many times.
Okay, see, this is the thing. See, me and Dean didn't even get a go at that.
Tough.
Right, starting you.
Yeah, right, okay,
Yeah,
yes.
the
Come
Dean
He
on.
was coming in with Clint Eastwood. Thank God.
He was going to say something mental. I ain't calling it.
Right.
So do we have a wee clap for Bobo? Wee correct answer?
Yes.
Mini clap.
That's Duolingo, isn't it?
Right.
That's the Duolingo one.
I thought you're
Easy.
gonna be sick, yeah.
He just gave it away. That was first clue.
Just give it.
Yeah.
That was the first
Messi.
question.
No. I made
You're gone.
my WWF debut in 2001. I served 1 year in the Marines.
Easy, like. Am I going?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
it's you, Dag. It's you.
No, it's Judd.
Judd.
Oh, right.
They already got
John
it.
Cena.
No.
Oh,
thank God.
Oh.
The Marines one.
Because he had a movie called Marine as well, or something, didn't he?
He did, yeah.
Maybe he
No,
done
it
it
is
as well,
done.
but it's someone else.
He would have
No, but he
started
was-
in like 02 or 3.
He
I
was.
think.
He was in.
I think I know who it is.
Why is that?
You had the belts and all.
When I started watching wrestling
yeah.
and who was coming into it.
What year was that? To say?
01.
Yeah,
Oh, one.
I
WWF.
was like 6 months old.
You.
Dave Batista.
What was that shirt? He was a bodybuilder.
It was the pause. Triple H.
No.
No, it started in wrestling in the 90s. Early 90s. Brock Lesnar.
No.
Oh.
Randy Orton.
Yeah.
Was it Randy Orton? Oh my God.
I was gonna say.
Wow.
No way.
Well, it
was
might
a
have been
complete
Bobby Lashley
random,
then.
Yeah.
Bobo won the double.
Didn't even know
Bobo
he
up
was
at
in
champ.
there.
Yes.
Champ's going to overtake
That is
champion.
mental.
Right, I'm coming here now.
Fun fact: same class was John Cena, Randy Orton, Brock Lesnar, and Dave Bautista.
The
all
other-
in the same wrestling
The
class.
other ones was at 24, I became the youngest WWE champion. I held the WWE Championship 10 times.
Still
and the
would have
World
said John
Heavyweight
Cena.
4
If I
times.
had heard the four of them,
And
I still
then
would have said John
the last
Cena.
one, the last one, if no one got it,
14-time
was
champion.
I was in the group called The Legacy.
Yeah, still John Cena.
Yeah,
Evolution.
still,
Evolution.
John, I'm just going with it.
Yeah, Evolution's
John Cena.
All right.
All right, Eddie.
So
last
who's it?
Back to
start-
John
one. Back to
again.
me. Yeah, I'm coming for redemption here. Now.
You had the post here for me. Good boy.
All right.
Hit the post for Bobo.
Um,
Sick.
Do you want me to just do one question at a time here? No, or just
No,
keep
do
doing the way I was
keep
going?
all right,
doing the
though.
way you're doing, yeah.
Right, I've capped my country 75 times. I have played in England, Scotland, and Italy.
Did you say I've capped?
I've
capped.
capped.
Oh, I thought you said captained. So I've capped my country 75 times: England, Scotland, and Italy.
Yeah.
I'm going to Scott McTominay.
He's Scottish, yeah.
Yeah, so he played in Scotland.
I thought he said England.
Paul Gascoigne.
And
Sorry.
England.
No.
He did.
No, sorry, I thought he
England,
said England. I
Scotland.
thought he meant England national
England,
team.
Scotland, Italy,
Who'd you say, like?
75 times. I don't know. Jesus Christ.
That was the only guess I had there.
Scotland.
The more
Yeah.
you say them,
Yeah.
Yeah, the longer
say
the silence
something else.
Gone.
becomes.
No, I'm gone. I can't think.
Just say a player.
I can't think.
Wayne Rooney.
you're not saying one, TC.
No. I can't.
Staring at the
I'm trying to
think. Oh, you'll be getting zoomed in.
Kevin Keegan.
No.
Roy Keane.
No, I thought Bobo was going to get that again.
Next clue.
Right.
Down,
Are they the only three countries he's played in?
What?
Are they the only three countries he's
Yeah.
played in?
How did Roy Keane play in Italy?
No, I was meant to say Robbie Keane, but
He didn't play in Scotland.
he did. He played Celtic.
Right, Eddie, give us it.
Right.
More than
I've,
75 caps, I'd say. 73 goals.
I have won the Scottish Premiership 3 times and the Premier League twice. I might save the last one for another round.
Yeah, no, just do it. Then you do one after that. Yeah.
So sorry, Eddie, can I clarify here? So you said he's been capped 75 times,
I have
not
capped.
captain.
I have capped my country.
So
Caps.
75
So yeah,
caps.
75
not
appearances.
Cap this country.
3, so what is it? 3?
75 appearances.
I know who it is.
Come on, answer it.
No, we can't. Wait
Can't
there.
wait for him.
He is never
I've
getting
won
it.
3 Scottish Premierships and the Premier League twice.
I know who it is.
Premier League twice. Oh, that's a terror. That's an awful terror
You're
now.
not going to say who it is, and I know. So you may as
Duncan Ferguson.
No.
well. Joe Hart.
Yeah.
Good shot.
Shout, well done, Dean.
What collector for you?
3 Scottish, and he got 3 in a
Yeah,
row, and the
fuck.
2 Premier Leagues.
What was the last clue?
I won the Golden Glove 3 years in a row.
Oh, glove, what a.
Keeper's
You probably would
Union.
have
Keepers
guessed
Union.
Reina.
Oh no, I wouldn't have put Joe Hart in anyway. No chance.
You'd forget he
thinking
played for
Chelsea and
Torino,
everything
wouldn't you?
Yeah, I didn't.
I was
even know.
I was actually gonna put in. I've been on loan 5 times in my career.
Keep up.
See the way my thoughts go when you're putting the spot like that. Like.
Duncan Ferguson.
Was he Scottish?
That wasn't bad.
He's Scottish. Yeah.
Played with Everton.
Yeah.
Played in Scotland. Played with Rangers.
Yeah.
Podcast
One of
the
them.
other
So
week.
what's that there? Bobo's on 2. Jod, you're on 2.
Bobo's on 3.
Oh, 3.
I'm on. I'm
Oh,
on
sorry.
1.
No, you're on 1.
Deg's on 1.
Deg, you're on 1. Sorry.
Champs on 3, and then the rest is on
Zero.
sync. So that's that, Eddie. You want to throw us out there? Yeah.
Good work, Eddie.
Yeah.
That was good.
Just wanted to say, we've a wee bit of an event coming up. We are invited to McGill's. Thankfully enough for them, they invited us to open tapas night. Is that?
Terrace. They're launching their terrace. Or summer launch party or something.
Their summer launch party in their terrace. So we just want to say a big thanks to McGill's, and we'll be there. Shoot a bit of content. Should have a bit of fun. And yeah, we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, and we'll be here next week with our water challenge. So
Yeah.
get ready
Tapas.
and look forward to that.
TC might be clipped at the start as well.
Oh yeah, we might have
Might
to
be a different sort of tapas.
do a full circle on that.
Yeah. Thanks very much, everyone, for listening. Please remember just to like and follow the socials. Get involved there with the few questions or what stat you'd like to have in your life.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
yeah, thanks again. See you later.
Good luck.
Yep.
you say